Hi Scorpio, I hope you're doing well. We're going to get into your reading. I have 4 important questions to get information on. Wow, okay. And there's the first. We're going to start with an oracle for overall, and then from there we're going to clarify with the tarot. Communication in the reverse. The question: what is subconsciously limiting the manifestation of your dreams? What is making you feel stuck? And here we have communication, and it's in the reverse. This is interesting because I'm getting the feeling, this is what I'm feeling, Scorpio. It's like you don't want to put the order in until you know exactly what it is you want. And it's not clear. It's not clear in your head. The first thing I want to say about this is Spirit is telling you, Scorpio, 111 on the clock. Triples are going to be important for you. Spirit is telling you to just create an order. Just put the order in. Just say what you want now, because you can change it. You can ask again. You can reshape what you want. This is not your final order, so just clarify and ask. Don't sit in the muddiness is what I'm hearing. Okay, so when I get the symbol from Spirit about mud, it often relates to the story of the lotus, or being at home in the muddy waters, meaning being okay with the uncertainty. And as you step forward, as you grow up through the mud, you begin to see more clearly. But if you don't start to grow, if you don't start to order, if you don't start to ask and move forward, it's hard to see what you don't want so you can fully understand what it is you do want. Okay, Scorpio, so we're going to go ahead and start clarifying and getting into your reading here. Okay, so communication in the reverse, muddiness. What is subconsciously blocking you moving forward? Okay, what about this communication in the reverse here? The 4 of Swords. The 4 of Swords and the 6 of Cups. Spirit is asking you to get back to the simple joys, things you used to love. There's something that it's almost like, well, this is the first thing. We do have to grow up and we do have to take care of ourselves. However, you don't have to be, I'm hearing, full-on adult. Okay, so those simple pleasures, those simple things that you used to love, maybe it's painting, maybe it's singing, maybe it's like anime, maybe it's music, maybe it's, I'm not sure, but it's like, take a time out from the confusion and get back to the things you know spark joy deep within your heart. Let's get one more on that. Tell me about the 4 of Swords. The 2 of Swords. So Spirit wants you to, this is about possibly confusion, but also intuition. So to remove some of the confusion. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what I want to be. I don't know. Just start to follow the things that you love. Start to learn more about the things you love. And as you put your foot forward, doors will begin to appear. That's what I'm hearing, Scorpio. Let's see what advice Spirit has on this specific spiritual path. Seems like you're on the spiritual path of joy, which, don't leave me now, you may not be feeling joy at all. You may be feeling 444 on the clock. Look for triples. I'm telling you, you might be feeling a lack of joy. But being on the spiritual path of joy here, in this case, anything that makes you feel joy in the heart space is part of your path, and you should move forward on that. So therefore, when you feel a lack of joy, it doesn't mean just quit your job, screw the whole thing, but you have to seek it. And the more you seek it, the more it will appear for you. Okay, interesting. So what is the advice here? I'm feeling, this is too many. I'm going to put them back in, but they were really good so far. I lost it now. Sorry, maybe Spirit will give it back. That's why I don't like to take too many cards, because I'm also getting images and other things, and it just can be too much. Okay. Take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. These are the same. The Four of Swords and the take a break are the same. See, I almost put them in the wrong spots. Spirit is really asking you to simplify, and whatever things aren't working in your life, to start to let them go. Usually don't get two of these, but I guess it's because I put so many back in. So tell me about this take a break. Okay, transformation on the bottom. So I'm expecting you during this time, Scorpio, to feel almost in extremes or nothing. So if you're at the point where you're starting to feel numb toward life, start with the things that light up your heart and make you feel joy, okay? Ananda, or bliss, from the center of the heart. If you're on the other, I'm hearing about 70% of you are on the other end of it, where you feel highs and lows. You really don't like this, you really like this. Spirit is asking you to temper that. The quality of lowness is called tapas. And the quality of really like it, passion, drive, determination, is rajas. And in the middle is sattva. And sattva is present and peaceful in the moment. And truly, that's the only time that you actually have happiness. You can't have happiness in the past. You can't have it in the future. It has to be in the moment. So Spirit is really, really asking you to find this. This is a sense of belonging. It's a sense of joy. It's about simplifying things on your path. Okay, what is currently leveling up in your life? What's on the upswing here? You might not even see it, so let's take a look. Wow. Okay, so we have depth, lake, and speaking your word or your voice. The depth in lake is really about understanding the depth, like I was pointing to my heart, of your own joy, of your own happiness. Again, here it's like in the mud, right? Just like I was seeing. She's down here deep in the mud. And it's like the joy, the light is just directly above. Now, this also talks about the chakras. We have 7 from the base of the spine to the crown of the head. And just like here, right in the middle, where the water breaks, right here at the heart is where the water breaks. And what that means is if your consciousness or your energy is in the bottom 3, it is very hard to feel joy and to feel a part of life, to find your voice. Once you move your awareness past that of just your persona, your personality, and into the higher realms of consciousness, you're able to not only follow your spiritual path, but you seem to go with the flow instead of against the current. This is really about learning not what society tells you brings happiness, but what brings you happiness from the depth of your heart. Okay, anything about this, Spirit? What is currently leveling up for Scorpio? And then we'll get on to your last question. Wow, did you see that? Like, Spirit's totally here to help, is what I'm hearing. The Hanged Man, I love this. This is the, I think, Tattoo Tarot, but I love this deck. It's just beautiful artwork, and the story's cool too. Anyway, ooh, that's interesting. A new perspective. I was telling you about this deck, which I never do, but the story with it is about how this artist, this woman, loves to draw. She's an artist, and then she gets kind of pushed into what society would, this is me retelling her story, so maybe not, but what society tells her is, you know, important or successful. So she ends up, I think, does like some type of architecture, but like maybe business buildings. I'm not sure, but it was something that it didn't really speak to her heart and her soul. Now she is 11:22 on the clock, a tattoo artist, but she's always loved tarot. In this deck, oh, it's the Lovers. This is amazing. She drew one at a time, and you see the progression from like, okay, that's good, to like, wow, that's amazing, as her heart opened up and as she got her spark back. The Lovers is about making a choice. And you have the choice, Scorpio, to follow what is in your heart or to follow other people's ideals. Now, the problem is you may not know fully what's in your heart, because to know that, we have to use Svadhyaya, which is self-study. That means we have to go inward. You have to pull away from people. 12:22 on the clock. Please watch those triples, Scorpio. Even if it's just 10 minutes a day, sitting by yourself, watching what is in your heart and what is in your mind. You have to make a choice that the unfoldment of your life is of vital importance. Now, I'm being directed to ask a relationship question for you, or the actual question is, what is the person on my mind? What is their true feelings about me? I don't normally do this, so this is very interesting. We're sticking with this deck, okay? So the person on your mind, what are their thoughts or current feelings about you? This is very unlike my reading styles, so we'll see what comes out. Ooh. The Hierophant. This person, 13:33 on the clock, triples again. This is very important for you. I don't know why. It's almost coming as a warning. So please watch the triples. If it shows up in your life, maybe let me know down below, because I'm very interested what it's about. The person in your life, and again with all the crows, this person sees you as almost all-knowing. This isn't always how I read this card, but they see you as somebody that can support them, someone that knows the right path. They see you as steady and of mentally clear and strong. They really look up to you in the way that you look at the world. I'm hearing one more about that. Interesting. It's not always the way I read that card, but that's the way it's coming out today. One more. What are the true feelings of this person towards Scorpio? And the Four of Wands. Trustworthy, smart, strong, and their happiness. This is beautiful, Scorpio. I love y'all so much.